Hi everyone, welcome to watergoddesstarot. So today we are going to look into what makes you attractive to others. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that we are looking from a romantic point of view. We are looking in general. Now I don't know what's going to come up in the reading. So to be precise, this reading is more of how do you come across to others? Like, what is it about you which draws people in? All right, and this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. So out of the 3 cards, whichever you feel most drawn to, you can choose that. The timestamps are mentioned in the description box below. And before I begin, as always, if at all there are any disturbances or any interruptions, please avoid as much as you can. And I will try to keep the reading smooth, crisp, and to the point. All right. So please, if you like the reading, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. And I will now proceed with the reading. Hi, pile number 1. So all those who chose this card here, I hope it's visible. Okay, so this is your reading. I'll just place it here. Now let's find out what makes you attractive. We have Pride. Okay, Compassion. I'll just place it here. Trust. No. Okay. Then we have Lovers. And I'll just, push it here. We have Lovers, and we have the Star card. All right. So now, who are you, pile number 1? Because when I decided to do this reading, I was very open to channel whatever comes up. I wasn't focused on, just mentioning about the physical features and stuff like that. But you are beautiful. You look so good. There's so much of magnetism to your personality, and there's this aura that you carry that you cannot be ignored, no matter who you are. And actually, you make people go speechless, because that is what I'm feeling at this point of time. Like, there is so much to say after looking at your cards, but then I'm like, where do I begin? So this is the kind of energy, or this is the kind of impact that you have on people, that they want to say so much to you, but then there's this, I don't know what kind of personality you have. Maybe you're somebody who has a resting bitch face, yeah, and people are quite scared of approaching you, or coming forward, or just approaching you in general, because you give that vibe. You give a very expensive vibe, if you ask me. I mean if you are somebody who watches Bollywood movies, Then there's this character in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, which was played by Kareena Kapoor, which is Pooh. So over there, the girl, she says that, I mean, कौन है जिसने दोबारा मुड़ के मुझे नहीं देखा, right? So you are kind of giving me that kind of vibe. Not that you are that person, but you are somebody who gives that vibe, you know, because when people, they look at you, the first impression that they get from you is, oh my god, who does she think she is? Or what does he think of himself? Like that. Secondly, now one more thing. Now you can be somebody who is in the public eye or who will be in the public eye in the future, and there are very high chances, because honestly I feel that there is a lot of fame when it comes to your destiny. It is destined. Maybe you will, if you're not famous at this point of time, maybe you will be famous when you will partner up with somebody. Basically, when you will get married or when you will come into a relationship. And if you already are in a relationship, then when you will collaborate with your girlfriend or boyfriend, husband, wife, whosoever, there's a lot of fame that is in store for you. Now, what makes you attractive is your aura, your vibe. There's a lot of light to your aura. There is a lot of confidence, yet, you know, there's the softness also to your personality. I mean, now people know that if I want to approach pile number one, I need to come straight. I cannot play games with pile number one, because even if they have this soft heart, they're going to take my case if I cross my lines. So this is what makes you attractive, that you are so hard on the outside. You are such a baby, such a marshmallow on the inside. But if somebody rubs you the wrong way, you're not going to leave that person. So you give that vibe that, don't play with me. And people find this very attractive about you, that you have standards, you have self-respect, you have dignity, you love yourself, it shows. And people find you to be very expensive. Very expensive. Now you can take this literally as well, because you give up this vibe of somebody who is very luxurious or who is very blessed. Even if you're not, even if you wear something which is for dirt cheap, but then when you wear it, people are like, oh my god, now what designer this is, what is she wearing, what is he wearing, and stuff like that. So more than the clothes, it's about your vibe. It's about how you carry what you wear, how you walk, how you talk. Your personality is to die for. Okay? And what people find attractive about you is that you know you look good. You know you have a lot of eyes on you and you're proud of it. Maybe some people might call you a bit, nasty or self-obsessed and stuff like that. But that is, just the perception that they get of you. But when they get to know you a little better, that's when they realize that you're the sweetest person they could have ever come across in their lives. Because your heart is like that ball, that squishy ball. you're a ball of love and care, kindness. There's a lot of love to your energy, and people find your energy very, very attractive. Actually, you can be somebody who is into spirituality, or who practices spirituality, or you're a healer of some kind. Even if you're not professionally, your energy is very healing, very soothing. People want to be in your energy because when they are with you, there's this sense of calmness that they feel, which they don't feel anywhere else. And now, why all of this becomes even more attractive in your case is because you're very particular about your energy. You're not gonna sit at every table in the restaurant, cafe, or the mess of your college. No, you're very selective when it comes to your people. Everybody wants to have a piece of you, but you are somebody who chooses people, that too very wisely. And that is why everyone wants to be in your good books, because they want to have that piece of your energy. Because when they are with you, even if they had the shittest day, it all just subsides. Even if there's silence between the two of you, there is something about your energy and aura that the other person automatically starts to feel at ease. Now, not why people find you attractive, rather what makes you attractive is, as I said, you're a perfect combination. You're hard on the outside, soft on the inside. You don't take shit from people, and you know when to say no. So in this case, you're very outspoken. Your boundaries are very clear. The day and age in which we live, the lives of maximum people is so messed up, you have no idea. I mean, of course you do have an idea, but then people actually don't know what they want. And when they come across people who are too sure of themselves, who know what they want, who know what is right, what is wrong, whose moral compass is in place, then people just label you as being difficult, or they automatically feel intimidated by you. And it is not your fault. I mean, dude, I'm the one who's actually coming from the right place. And because you are not sure of what you want, you are finding me intimidating. So where am I wrong? Now this is what happens with you. Because you know your game, you know what you bring to the table, you're sure of yourself, you are crystal clear when it comes to who you are, what you want, the give and take when it comes to relationships, or any kind of relationship per se, not just romantic. I mean, your relationships, friendships, the way you communicate with people, the way you carry yourself, what do you want to do in life, what do you expect out of life, what are your limitations for you, what is right, what is wrong. You have your values in place, which is amazing, but sadly it is very rare. And this is what makes you so different and so attractive. Because everyone's already lost, and when they come in contact with somebody who's not lost, who actually knows what they want, they're like, oh my god, who this person is, they're so different. So this is what you do to people. And now, if you are somebody who is in a relationship, then my love, there are people who are actually waiting for you to break up with your current partner because they want you. So even if you are committed, you're still in demand, and nobody wants to miss a chance trying their luck. Also, if you are somebody who is in a relationship, people find your partner to be very attractive. So the competition is solid in your case. I'm finding it so amusing because I'm getting these messages out of nowhere that actually there are many people who are actually envious of whosoever your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband or wife is, because you are a very attractive couple. And if you are somebody who's single, then what makes you attractive is that when people see all your sides and all your facets, they see you as a perfect husband or wife material. And they literally at that point of time tell themselves in their head that, dude, I want to marry this person, or this is the person that I had been looking for all my life. This guy or this girl is just fitting perfectly when it comes to my checklist. I mean, you make people want to settle down, or you make people want to straighten up their ways and look forward to a serious committed relationship, because you make people fall in love with you. Even if you are somebody, you are not that kind of a person who's gonna flirt with 10 people in the room and just smile and laugh and then go and just honestly, you're not that kind of a person who's going to play around with people. If I want to put it in simple words, you are somebody who doesn't care. You are very what's that word? You're very self-sufficient. You are somebody who's very okay being on your own. You are someone who enjoys their own company. And this is what intrigues people. This is what makes you even more attractive. That you are not chasing anyone. You are not craving people. Of course, if you're single, then you want to be in a relationship. I mean, if not now, then somewhere down the line, maybe because you are single, because you haven't got the right person. And trust me, when you have such a clear moral compass, when you know what you want, when you're so clear, it is very difficult to find somebody who matches you. It is very, very difficult. Because we live in such a messed up is not the word I wanted to use. I wanted to use the F word, but because we are on YouTube, I can't. But we live in such a messed up world that once again, I'm saying that when people come across somebody who is so normal, but for them so different, everyone is like, oh my God, I want them, because they are different. And there's actually somebody who has cried over you recently, because there's a cat crying right now, and I am taking that as a sign to let you know that there is definitely somebody. So now if you have a person in mind, then definitely it's them. and they have there is somebody for sure who has cried over you, and they have cried over you because they feel that they have missed their chance with you. Okay, so now coming back to what makes you attractive is, if I see your physical features, then I would say your hair. Your hair look amazing, no matter if you're a guy or a girl, but you've got beautiful hair. And as I've already said, and there's something about your smile. There's something about your smile. Actually, your entire face is very angelic, honestly, because there's this sense of peace and calm, not just in your energy, but in, like, if I look at you, the first word that will come out of my mouth is like, he or she looks so peaceful, just like an angel. There's this calm, this serene, this, the white light and stuff like that. You have that kind of energy and aura. Your body makes you attractive. Now, if you're a girl, then you are definitely somebody who works out, and if you don't work out, then you're blessed with a very good body. And when you wear something that's fitted, you look amazing. You look amazing in maxi dresses. You look amazing in corsets. And you look equally stunning in a jeans or t-shirt also. Because, again, there is something about your physique. Either you're very toned, you work out, or you have a good body. And if you're a guy, then the same applies to you as well. Of course, not the maxi dresses part, but then the physique part. Okay, and I think what makes you attractive, I'm talking to the guys who are watching this, is when you dress up very casually, a casual t-shirt, a casual plain t-shirt and jeans and stuff like that. That is when you look your hottest, is what I'm getting right now. And if you're a guy who likes to wear caps, hats and stuff like that, you look very good when you do that. And when it comes to women, the girls who are watching this, when you accessorize yourself and when you wear different kinds of jewelries and stuff like that, you look very beautiful, very feminine. You anyway are very feminine, but when you do that extra bit, that makes you even more, you can say, alluring. Now, this is your pile. If an added confirmation that I want to give you is, if you are somebody who have been seeing a lot of 9s, 999 or 1999, it is very simple. Or you have just broken up with somebody, then you are actually, or you're getting over an ex and stuff like that. I mean, you are ending a cycle and starting a new one, definitely. I think I'm done with your pile number 1. For me, this is what makes you attractive, and you have a lot of eyes on you. So if you are somebody who just wonders that, oh my god, she's saying that I have got a lot of eyes on me, still nobody is proposing, or I'm still single, or like people don't appreciate me, they don't come and tell me, then how will they? They can't, because they don't have the guts, because they think that you're going to say no, you're going to reject them. People have put you on a pedestal. So, I mean, I can't ask you to mellow down, because that is what makes you attractive. So you should just, if you're single, then simply wait for somebody who has the guts to just come and let you know. Or, wait for your match, dude. Don't settle for less, okay? Don't settle. Not at all. And if you are somebody who's already mingled, then just be happy about it. What else? Yeah. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can DM me on Instagram. The details are mentioned below. And yes, you can also mail me on my email ID. The detail for that is also mentioned in the description box below. I'll catch up with you later. See ya. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so now I just want to tell you that I actually did your entire reading, and I later realized that it's not recording. So I'm not very happy about it, to be honest. But then I will try and give you whatever messages come up. I don't want to put a lot of pressure that I don't miss out on any message or something like that, because I want it to be 100% organic. If it did not record, it was for a reason, and whatever is going to happen right now is what you're meant to listen, what you're meant to see. And let's just start with your reading, okay? So if you chose this, then this is your pile. Okay. Now, what makes you attractive? Let's figure out. Okay, we have adventure. We have communication. So you could be seeing a 555, 333, 1010. Even if you're not, it's okay. Forgiveness. Romance. Three of Pentacles. This is Four of Pentacles. And the Justice. Okay. Now, what makes you attractive, or what people find attractive about you, are your communication skills, the way you talk, the way, not just your communication skills, but the clear communication that you believe in, the clear communication that you are an advocate for, is what makes you attractive. You are very clear with your words. You are very vocal. You are a very opinionated person. You always speak up for yourself. Not just for yourself, but for others as well. And this is what makes you very attractive. Now, another thing that's coming up is your voice. And the one word that I'm getting for your voice is sexy. So there is something about your voice that people find very, very sexy. You've got a very nice voice. And if you're somebody who sings, then people love to listen. And even if even if you are not into a profession or where you need to talk a lot, in general too, when you are talking either on a call or you are having a one-on-one session with anybody for that matter, the way you talk, I think you are somebody who uses a lot of gestures. You use a lot of hand movements or something like that, because that is what I'm doing right now while I'm recording your reading. So you are a very caricaturish kind of a person, and that is very attractive about you. People find that very, very attractive. And there's a sense of confidence also, the way you talk, the way you communicate. My goodness, people love it. And what people appreciate about you is, that you are very just and a very fair person. Like if there's something that's happening even around you, you are not a part of it. But if there's something that is not right, or like if there's something that is wrong, that is unjust, you will be the first person to call somebody out, or you will be first person to help the needy. You will be the first person to advocate for an underdog. You will be the first person to just voice out your opinion. Call a spade a spade. You have the guts in you, and that is what makes you very attractive. You have a lot of fire, and you have a lot of, I don't know what phrase, I don't know, I mean, how do I put it? There's a lot of charm. When you get angry, you look very cute, because you've got such a lovely face, and nobody expects you to get angry. And then when you get angry and you blast and you give your opinion and your point of view, and people are like, oh my god, look at that cute little face, that is just so spicy and so much of fire. There's so much of fire in this guy, in this girl, and they end up just being like, oh, this person is so cute when they're angry. Seriously, you look very cute when you're angry. Very, very cute. And people actually want to pull your cheeks when you're angry, because that is what, I mean, I don't know, that you look very cute. There is something about your face. I don't know how old you are, but you've got a baby face. Even if you are 30, 35, you've still got a baby face. Now, what makes you attractive? What makes you attractive is that you are a multifaceted person. You have a lot of layers to your personality. You are very unpredictable. You are extremely mysterious. Nobody knows what you're going to do next. Nobody knows how you're going to react to if they tell you something. And you just drive people crazy, because they don't know what to expect, or they don't know that if they come up, for example, if there is somebody who has a crush on you, and they maybe have hints that you might have a crush on them too, and they decide that, okay, today I'll just confess my feelings, and they come. But they actually don't come, because they don't know what they're going to get out of you. You're getting what I'm trying to say? I mean, you're very unpredictable, very, very unpredictable. And yes, your unpredictability makes you attractive because you're a challenge. You're a challenge in a way that when nobody knows what they're gonna get out of you, they just get this sense that, oh my god, life with this person is going to be super exciting because I really don't know what's going to happen next. And this person is full of life, they are full of adventure, they are full of magic, they are full of life. You are actually somebody who's full of life. You're a very jovial kind of a person. You know when to have a good time, but you also have a soft side to you. So you're not just about those smiles and laughter. You also are a very dreamy, a very old schoolish, traditional person. So you are somebody, you might have a lot of water in your chart, or you might have a lot of Pisces or Scorpio placements in your chart, because you are this perfect blend of being a mysterious daydreamer who's always romanticizing, always daydreaming, but and you can be somebody who has Aries rising very strongly. I'm getting this. I don't know, but you might have a fire sign when it comes to your rising sign, might be a fire sign. The chances are very high for this. So, yeah, I mean, and life with you in itself is an adventure because you yourself don't know where you're going next. Now, you are somebody who likes to try new things. You're always up for something new and you keep on changing with time. So that is why I said that you're very unpredictable, and that is what is very attractive about you, because nobody knows where you're going to land after 5 years. Why? Because even you yourself don't know where you're going to land after 5 years. You might be somebody who wants to be a jack of all trades, or you are a jack of all trades. I don't know if I've said this, but then I might have said it when I was recording the last video, like when let it be. You are a jack of all trades, I'm telling you, and this is what makes you attractive. Because maybe you are somebody who wants to be a chef, you want to be a singer, a dancer, you want to a musician, an actor, a writer, then a YouTuber, then a tarot reader, a Reiki healer, a pranic healer, or a life coach, or these are just examples, okay? What I'm trying to explain you over here is that you want to try everything. You want to try everything, and you just want to explore because you feel that you've got this one life, and why not explore and have the best of everything in life. And you leave people, you are actually, at this point of time, whenever you're listening to this reading, there are a lot of people who are thinking about you, who are attracted to you, who want to come forward and associate themselves with you, not just romantically but in general also, because they feel that when you will enter their life, you will give your light to them, and their life will also become this one happy little playground, because you're a baby, you're a very cute baby. You are that, you have a very beautiful relationship with your inner child, and that is what makes you attractive. That even if you are 30 or 35, your inner child is so alive that you can act as a 14-year-old also, because you don't feel only that you're growing old. So this is what makes you very attractive to others. And you are a chameleon, honestly, because you blend in so beautifully no matter in which room you are placed. If you are placed amongst the oldies, you will gel with them. If you are placed amongst intellectuals, you will gel with them. If you're placed amongst those who are extremely practical and logical and talk just business sense and stuff like that, you'll blend with them. If you are placed in a room full of artists, you'll blend with them. You blend so smoothly and so just so smoothly. Is I don't know what else can I say for you. You blend in just like the most cheesiest example I can give you is bread and butter. I mean, but I didn't want to use this example. But you just understand that you blend in beautifully, man. And that is what makes you attractive. Because you are you and you are rare. And if you want, you can switch up your game and become that person who's the most talkative, who's the most naughty one, who's always, running pranks on people and stuff like that. But you're also that person who has a very big heart, who has a lot of wisdom. Maybe you've been hurt in love or something like that, but then too, you still are that person who's waiting for their Prince Charming or, the girl of their dreams. You still believe in love, and the way you love, the way you believe in love, the way you romanticize love, the way you daydream about love, you can be somebody who's very filmy, a big 𝙤𝙀 fan if you are familiar with Bollywood and the Bollywood dramas. Then you are a die-hard romantic. Like, romance is in your veins, in your blood, and people do notice that, even if you don't say that loudly. I mean, even if you're not too vocal about what you want out of your love life or something like that, people know what you want. And your dreaminess makes, I don't know who you are, man, but you're very cute. You're a very pure soul. You're very innocent. You're very, very innocent. Considering the world that we live in, I think I've used this line in all the piles. I am that agony aunt who's just fed up of this world that we live in and is constantly, just giving these lines that the world we live in and the blah and so and stuff like that. But it's a fact. I mean, the world we live in is, we all know that to have a pure soul in the current day and age, more than a boon, it's a curse, because people just come take advantage. And then, I mean, what's the fault of the person who has got such a pure soul, who has got such an innocent vibe to them? Why are they being punished for being a good soul, is all I'm saying. But then, in spite of whatever has happened, you have an innocence to you, and that innocence is so attractive because that innocence is very rare. Yes, in this day and age, no matter how much You feel that you're getting a lecture or something out of all of this, but then having a pure soul is, you're a rare breed, pile number 2. You're a very rare person, and whosoever, I'm telling you, don't settle for less in life, no matter how much you love the other person, because you are such a beautiful soul. You've got such a big heart, who's so good, who's so big on forgiving people and just let bygones be bygones. And you have so much of love. Your vibration is that of love. Whosoever's life you're going to enter is going to be one hell of a lucky person. And I am telling you that just say yes to only those people who treat you the way you deserve, because you deserve to be treated like in the best way possible. I don't know what word should I use at this point of time, but you deserve the best of everything, because you are that kind of a person who always wants good for yourself and for others. But you are always focused on yourself, on your growth, on your happiness. You don't care what XYZ is doing, what XYZ is achieving in their life. Till the time you are happy in your life is going great. You are somebody who doesn't compare. You don't care. And that is what makes you so beautiful, that your heart is so clean and it is so pure. You're a very pure soul, pile number 2. What makes you attractive is, as I said, that you're a chameleon and you can merge in any kind of atmosphere. So if you're working in a team or a group setting, you blend in beautifully. You talk when you're supposed to talk. Now you can be a very good leader and you can be a very good follower also, and you have this sense of, when to take the lead and when to take a back seat and let somebody else take the lead, which is again a very good quality. And people do take notice of this, especially in your workplace or in your college, or if you're a student in your college or something like that, and if you are working, then in your office, your co-workers, your bosses, they have seen this quality of yours, and because of that you are in for either a raise or a promotion in the coming days. And this is a specific message meant for somebody. So yes, I am telling you that you're being highly appreciated and being watched when it comes to your workspace and everything. And you're being, of course, appreciated for these qualities. And as I've said, you're a very mysterious person, pile number 2. And people love mysteries. People love what they can't figure out. Nobody likes an open book. And you will be the last person. And you are that kind of a person whom nobody can read you, pile number 2. Nobody knows the real you except for yourself. Because I think your family also doesn't know who you are inside out. If you ask me, like, your family has an idea, your friends, your loved ones, if you are in a relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, they have an idea of who you are as a person. They might know you to an extent, say 60%, but to know you on a level of 100, one needs to take another lifetime, because you are somebody who can't be figured out in this one lifetime, because you have a lot of layers to your personality, and these layers, they keep on adding. So these layers, they don't just, it's not that if you discover 10 things about pile number 2, then you won't have 15 other to know. within a span of 10 days. So you change very quickly, and this is what makes you attractive, that every time there's something new which people get to discover about you, no matter how small, but you are a person of multiple personalities. Pile number 2. Now, what makes you attractive, if I talk about your physical features, is, and yes, one more thing before I jump onto your physical thing, what makes you attractive is you are not easy. You are not easy to please. You are not easy to impress. You are not a chaser. You don't run after people. You sit in your energy because you know what you bring to the table. You bring the damn table, pile number 2, and people know that. And they find this very attractive. Like if somebody is, you don't show all your cards, if you ask me. And this is not just about your emotions. If you are somebody who's very active on social media, for example, then too, that is not the 100% of you. Like, you can be somebody who is doing 100 things in a day but posting only 2, and people think that they got you figured out because of your posts and your stories. But no. Do you know that pile number 2 reads self-help books till 2 a.m.? No, you don't. And that is how they function. Do you know that pile number 2 does tarot and is into crystals, and they keep on practicing and they are using it as a side hustle? No, you don't know that. I mean, these are just examples that I'm giving you, and these examples can be switched in any way. All I mean to explain you is that you don't show all your cards. You don't show what all you got in one go. People have to figure you out, and this entire process of figuring you out makes you very attractive, very interesting. You're a very interesting personality. Now, coming back to your looks wala thing, the color black looks very good on you. The color green and red looks very good on you. You've got a pink and a purple aura at present whenever you're watching this reading. And you should wear more of the colors that I've mentioned, because you look 10 times more attractive in those colors. You've got beautiful hair. Your hair makes you look super attractive. There is somebody in your vicinity who is obsessed with your hair. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, you've got shiny luster to your hair. There's volume. There's something about your hair that speaks of you being in good health. So people love your hair. People love your hair. You've got a very cute face. I've said this before. People love your lips, your soulful eyes. You've got very deep eyes which are very attractive. Then I think I just said your lips, but then again I'm saying your lips, your jawline, and yes, that's about it. So pile number 2, this is what makes you attractive. I hope you liked your reading, and if you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. And you can let me know if you want to, what all you want to see in the upcoming pick a card readings in the comment section below. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can send me an email. The details for both is given in the description box below. Alright, so I'll catch up with you in the next reading. Till then, see ya. Take care. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you've chosen this, I hope it's visible. Okay, so this is your reading, and let's just begin. Now, what makes you attractive? Okay, so we have karmic completion, then we have surrender. So you could be seeing a lot of 999 or 1010. Even if you're not, it's okay. Then it's abundance. We have weight. We have 4 of Wands. Then we have 5 of Swords. I'll place it here. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now, now what makes you attractive is that you have seen a lot of ups and downs in your life. A lot means a lot. And you've come out of all the challenges that you have faced so beautifully that more than people finding that, oh my God, this person is so attractive, there's a lot of respect and admiration that I can see coming from people around you. And of course, people can actually know what you've been through if they know you personally. So, this energy of admiration and respect, you can say, is coming from actually those who know your story or who've been around or who are aware of what you've actually been through. But if you ask me about people in general who don't know you, who don't know what you've been through, what they find attractive about you is that they understand. They understand that you have been through a lot because of your wisdom, because of your faith in the universe, because of your patience. I don't know how to say this. There's one phrase now in Hindi, I know that, but then I don't know how to put that in English so that it makes sense. So I'm just choosing not to say, but if you ask me to, put it out in simple terms, is there's a lot of stillness to your personality. And you trust the universe like no other. You have a lot of faith and hope. And this comes only when you have been through a lot. That is when you can depend on God or the universe or the magical, mystical forces. So yes, your past makes you attractive. The way you have dealt with whatever life has thrown you in all these years is what makes you attractive. The way you don't rush, the way you just go with the flow, the way you surrender, your patience. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a bit emotional when I'm reading for you, because I feel that there's a lot of pain that you've been through. And if you haven't, then this is not your pile, because you are somebody who has seen a lot of challenges in your life. A lot of challenges. And I mean, you might be thinking that it's not fair, but then you don't complain that often because you've accepted it. So what makes you attractive is your mindset. You are someone who has so much of faith in the universe that good things automatically come to you, irrespective of what you have been through in your past. Whatever challenges you've faced doesn't matter. The universe is always taking care of you, especially in regards to your finances, in regards to your plans, whatever you want to start, whatever you want to do, you end up like good things, they gravitate towards you. And this is what makes you attractive, that even after going through so much, you're still there, you're smiling. I'm sorry if you could hear the cough, but then sorry. Yeah. And I actually feel that whatever you say comes true, and people have seen it. Like, people have seen you broke, but people have seen you make even 10 times more the amount, and they're like, how did it happen? He or she didn't have even XYZ amount 10 days back, and now look at them. Where's all the money coming from? They don't know. You are a powerful manifestor. You are co-creating with the universe. And actually, you know what? It's not that they don't know, but there are people who don't believe in all of this. So for them, they keep on wondering. But for those who are into spirituality, who understand how the law of attraction works, who understand how you can communicate with your guides and angels, how you can manifest using different methods, by journaling, by using crystals, by using the moon cycles and stuff like that, they know what you're doing and they are in awe of it. Your spirituality makes you very, very, very attractive. And I mean, the amount of patience that you have, you are the only pile for whom I don't have a lot of messages, and the messages are again and again repeating because you have very clear-cut messages. What makes you attractive is how you go with the flow, how you've surrendered to the universe, your patience, your abundant mindset, how you attract money, how you don't fear setbacks, how you get up every time you fall, and how grounded you are as a person. You bring a lot of stability, not just to yourself but to others as well. So whosoever's associated with you, they know that you're in it for the long haul, and that is what makes you attractive. What makes you attractive is that you don't use your gifts you don't misuse your gifts. If I can put it in better words, you don't misuse your gifts, because you are somebody who has psychic gifts. Okay? You are very good at spell work, but you don't misuse your gifts, which is a very attractive quality. Another thing that's coming up is what makes you attractive is that everybody knows that you attract a lot of evil eye, you attract a lot of negative energies, but nothing happens to you. Why? Because you're highly protected. You are very, very, very protected, and God, the universe, your guides, spirit team, angels, everybody is very protective over you. It's like you're their baby. And no matter what kind of spells are thrown your way, no matter how many competitors cross your paths, no matter how many hurdles come in the way of people, in the way of magic or whatsoever, it doesn't work on you. This is what makes you attractive. Somebody might have tried to do magic. I don't know why, I'm sorry, but I'm getting black magic on you in the past, but it didn't work out. And that is the person who actually sits and wonders, because that person is aware of the powers that you have. And as a suggestion, I would say to continue having the bond that you have with God. Continue doing that. Because the stronger your bond is, the stronger your faith is, nobody will ever be able to even come this close to you. This close. Nobody. What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive is how you win in the end. I think I'm just repeating this, but I want to say it again. That no matter what life throws at you, dude, I'm actually, I'm admiring you at this point of time. Because your life has not been easy. Your life has been tough. But you always end up winning in the end. And that is what makes you so attractive, that you are a bloody fighter. You are a fighter, and your attitude, the way you don't give up, the way you keep on fighting, the way you just go for your goals, go for fight for the people whom you love, and just there's this energy to you. Your energy is so infectious, it is so inspiring, it is so there's a lot of passion and fiery, there's a lot of fire to you. There's a lot of fire to you, and that is what makes you attractive. And yes, you have a good, a good bank balance. You are showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. You are the it guy or the it girl. You are your own boss, and that is what makes you attractive. You rule your life. Nobody rules you. It's just you. You're the boss. And that is what makes you attractive. You're such a badass. Exactly. This is the word that I was looking for. You are a badass pile number 3, and that is what makes you attractive, like super duper attractive. My badass pile number 3. I love you. Now, when it comes to your... Okay, one more thing. Now, if you are somebody who's a party person, if you are, okay, if you're not, then relax. Now, if you're not, I have something else for you as well. Now, if you are a party person, whenever you are at a party, all eyes are on you because you know how to celebrate. You know how to bring life to that party. No matter how many good looking people are there in that party, everyone's eyes are on you because I mean, because there's weight in your energy. I don't know if you can understand what I mean by this, but there's a lot of weight to your personality. A lot of weight. And now then, if you are somebody who doesn't like to party, who doesn't go to parties, or who doesn't hang out, or if you are an introvert, you're more of a homebody, then you are the life of your own party. And people know that. People know that, like, even if you're not a social person, they know that when you are alone at home or when you are with people who are very close to you, you are a house on fire. And they really want to enter your personal space and see this side of you, because not many people know that you have this wild child inside of you who can go all out. And I have that vision of that person in my head who is alone at home, has headphones on or has songs on a speaker, and is just dancing and enjoying their own company, jumping around, shouting, singing and stuff like that. You're that kind of a person, and that is what makes you attractive, even if nobody has seen this side of yours. People know that you have this side. I don't know how they know it. I don't know if you post a lot on social media in your stories about, not about you dancing or something like that, but then we all have our personalities. I mean, the way we post on social media, people do get an idea. I mean, see, honestly, I don't understand that people say that not everything is the way it is in reality, what you see on social media and stuff like that. I mean, who has so much of time to fake on social media? I mean, maybe people do have, but if you ask me, then I think, of course, I don't put my entire life on social media, but then whatever I put up on social media is the kind of person that I am. If I'm putting out food pictures, I'm not pretending. I actually love to eat. I love to cook, and that is why I'm putting it up. If I am somebody who is singing and who's enjoying music and who is enjoying my own company, then that is the kind of person I am. I mean, I don't understand if people are faking it, then they have so much of time to waste. But then maybe you are somebody just like me who likes to post in bits and pieces of what they're doing or something like that, and maybe that is how, or you put out quotes or you put out sayings or something like that people, they do get an idea about your personality. Or how much can you fake? I mean, there's a limit to everything. And I feel that if you are being fake on social media or in general also, then you're wasting your time. But I don't think you are. And that is what is attractive about you. You are yourself. And people really love when you don't know what you're doing. There are days when you're not careful on what you're doing. And that is the most attractive thing about you. When you just let loose, So they get to see a different side. Now, when it comes to your looks, then I think what makes you attractive is your resting bitch face. I think you don't smile a lot. So that is what makes you attractive. Your face, people don't know what you're thinking, and that is attractive. When people are not able to figure you out, it is attractive, and that is what makes you attractive. Your outfits are very flamboyant. I don't know if you agree. Maybe you feel that you wear very basic clothes, but then people find that attractive. But then I don't think you are a very basic person. I'm sorry. I think you are a very designer kind of a person. And if you are not a designer kind of a person, then that is the kind of impression people have that, oh, if it's her outfit or his outfit, it ought to be expensive. So you are expensive, pile number 3. And people love your jawline. Resting BITCH faces again and again coming out super strong for you. I think your face, your jawline, and your outfit and your body language, there's a lot of sternness, and you are somebody who's very aware of their body postures and stuff like that. That is what makes you attractive. The way you stand, the way you sit, there's a queen-like energy to you. There's a very stern energy to your personality. Yeah, that is what makes you attractive. And when you smile, like when you are with your close people or you are in a comfortable environment, and your smile is a very baby smile, a very heartwarming smile, and you don't smile that often. So whenever you smile, people go gagas over your smile. Smile more often, pile number 3. So people find you to be a combination of sweet and spicy, you can say, because I am seeing that people find you sexy. I said no that you're a badass. Everyone wants to, interact with the bad guy and the bad girl. You're not the bad guy or the bad girl, but you're a baddie. So you're not literally bad, but you're a badass. I don't know how you're going to take this or if I'm able to explain, but there's a lot of emotion and difference between... There's a lot of emotion. I mean, my personal emotion attached to this word badass and a baddie. So you are not a bad person, but you're a badass. Now, take it however you want to take it, but I hope that you take it in the way that I want you to take it. And I'm sorry if I've confused you, but that is where I want to end your reading, pile number 3. It was amazing to read for you. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Also, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do that by sending me a DM on Instagram or by mailing it to me. The details for both is mentioned in the description box below. And you're the only pile where I've explained this entire procedure so properly and without any interruption or whatever. Anyway, so yes, bye pile number 3, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. See ya.